and it don't say nothing. That old man river keeps rolling along. Old Man River, that old man river, you know it don't do nothing. It don't say nothing. But that old man river keeps rolling along. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows. But Jesus, nobody knows but Jesus. Tote that barge, lift that bell. Gets a little drunk, lands in jail. But that old man river, yes, that old man river, it don't do nothing, and it don't say nothing. But that old man river just keeps rolling along. Swing low, sweet chariots. Swing low, sweet chariots. If you get there before I do, tell all my friends I'm coming too. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows Jesus. Nobody knows but Jesus. Well, brothers and sisters, this morning I was just I thought I'd put a few pictures up and what do they call it? This, what's the word for this? Where you just start plucking, enjoy my coffee, and let it flow. Improvisation. Yeah, improvise. Yeah. So what I like to do that and just see what comes out. Throw a few pictures up here rather than look at myself here. Talking about, I was just reading over here in the book of Job, where Job's wife told him so let me read it here. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die. Can you imagine that? You know, your wife tells you this, you know, after this great calamity had come upon his house. And he said, but he said unto her, Thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips. Brothers and sisters, old Job, God had a reason for Job's life. He had a reason for all that came his way. And he didn't look at it like he didn't look at it like it was just, he saw God as sovereign, you know, as a sovereign God. And when evil came to his house, he didn't sin with his lips, charge God with anything, except, you know, blessed, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. Naked came I into this world, naked I'm going to leave out, brothers and sisters. And all the in-between, that's God's prerogative. But anyway, I was just looking back over my some of these pictures there. That's my daughter there. We're at a family reunion up in the mountains. And these old men, well, there's one over there playing the guitar. All these people are dead and are gone on, let's put it that way. And anyway, they cooked, and they would cook up, boy, you eat all weekend. And anyway, that was the Moore's reunion. Moore. My wife was a Moore before we married. This is my son right here and me over in Birmingham, probably. He had childhood leukemia, and he was getting treatment, lost his hair. And there he is. We went down to Florida that during the summer, no matter what. There's my wonderfully sweet, adorable sister-in-law, and she's with Derek right there. And anyway, a lot of this, well, up there, that's the whole family. And the one that's taking the picture is gone on to be with Jesus. That's my boy, my brother, he's gone on. But anyway, just wanted to put these little pictures up here and talk about whatever, you know, this morning. Why the bad things happen? Well, all I can say is God has a reason for it all. Oh yeah, my son is 51 years old now. He lives over there. Nobody knows the trouble that young man has seen in his lifetime. Yet, always, like the British say, a stiff upper lip. He's always got one. But anyway, just thought I'd get on here this morning and show a few pictures here, things that happened in our life. Sometimes we feel like, you know, look, Job's wife, no doubt that she was crushed. She had lost all her children, you know, and she said something probably that she, you know, I'm sure Job forgave her that she wished she hadn't said, but sometimes we feel like, you know, that sometimes. But things happen for a reason, brothers and sisters. Well, anyway, don't want to get on here and bring everybody down. I want to bring them up. But anyway, nobody knows the trouble, some people say. And don't tell them what this New Year's going to bring. But whatever happens, brothers and sisters, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. And we need to keep that in mind. You know, nothing can happen without it going across God's desk first. And he has a reason for everything. Have you considered my servant Job? Say, have you considered my servant Job? I hope he says that about me. Have you considered that fellow over there, the chief of sinners? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about that a little bit today, about how that I hear some people on the internet saying that we don't sin, that God's people don't sin. That's one of the big tricks of the devil, No, you shouldn't be sinning because you're a child of grace. But brothers and sisters, over there, Paul says in the 7th chapter of Romans, I believe, "Oh, wretched man that I am, the good that I want to do, I find myself not doing, and the evil I don't want to do, I find myself doing." So, brothers and sisters, for some reason, God has left vestiges of sin in our members in this flesh body. But up until the day we take our last breath. So I don't believe we can look down our nose at the world too bad. I believe that's why it is, We like to think ourselves a little better than the average bear, a little smarter than the average bear. Now, brothers and sisters, if we don't sin, it's because he's kept us from it, brothers and sisters. He's kept us from it. He's keeping us from it. But anyway, we're kept by God. Thank God for it, because if it weren't for that, we'd all be in big trouble. But anyway, just wanted to show this here. Nobody knows the trouble you've seen, brothers and sisters. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. And nobody knows but Jesus. Peace and love this morning from this old boy that never grew up down here in Alabama.